This is the way they will line up defensively. Same infield, same outfield that played so well at Dodge County. Nick Curtis will be the starting third baseman. D.R. Meadows the starting shortstop. Lane Adams the starting second baseman. And starting at first base is Cole Dowd. And I understand his brother Cody is listening up in Atlanta and was actually listening on Friday. I didn't know that. I would have sent him out a big shout out on Friday, but a super big shout out on this Tuesday ball game to the former Bulldog, number 5, Cody Dowd. And we'll talk more about Cody as the game progresses, but we're ready for baseball. And stepping in is Skylar Branch, facing Tyler Luke, a right-handed pitcher with outstanding numbers. First pitch of the ball game from Tyler starts him off with a fastball, and it's low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Dalton McBride is catching for the Dogs. George Lukey in left, Jake Davis in center, and Logan McGowan is the right fielder. 1-0 pitch from Tyler. Outside edge at the belt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tyler has a 1.27 earned run average. And teams are hitting 128 against him. So those numbers are quite similar. Just move the decimal point one way or the other. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Branch is a left-handed hitter, and he took a big hack at that one. Tyler struck out 29 and walked 8. He's worked 27 in the third innings, allowed just 12 hits and just 5 earned runs. Teams are 12 for 94 against him. But the bad news is he's 0-2 with 2 no decisions, despite pitching top-notch baseball against Vidalia, Islands, Jenkins, and Dodge. 1-2 pitch. Hit up in the air, left side, and out of play. Nice crowd here at Jackie Jones. I'm sure more will arrive. So Branch stepping back in. By the way, Appleton County wearing all black on a sunshiny day with the temperature in the 80s. Branch with an open stance in front of the box, puts up his left hand and calls time. He'll take a practice swing and step back in. The dimensions at Jackie Jones, 319 down the left field line, 307 down the right field line. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Tyler Luke records his 30th strikeout of his senior season. And he pitched against Islands, the game he took the no-hitter into the 9th. A 1-hitter, 2 earned runs, 12 strikeouts, a career high, 3 walks. Next pitch is hit back to Tyler, scoops it up easily between the legs and tosses it over to Cole Dowd. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the pitch, bouncing ball right side of the infield. Several high hops to Lane Adams. He guns it over to Cole Dowd for out number 3. So Tyler gets out of a little situation. A single, a stolen base, a hit batsman, and then, of course, the runner moving down to third on a wild pitch or pass ball. But Tyler strands him on first and third, so it's scoreless going to the bottom half of the first inning. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. By Southeast Bullock and by Bacon. First pitch is hit up into the air. Shortstop, second baseman retreating. There's a dive by the center fielder. Rentz not able to catch the ball. And moving down to third base is Helton. But Tyler got a grounder to the second baseman, Lane Adams, to end the threat. First pitch is whipped into right field for a base hit. And over to the line is Logan McGowan to pick up the ball. Running to second base is Spell, and he slides in safely, beating the tag by D.R. Meadows. No score, top of the second inning. But a runner at second, nobody out. Here's a 2-2, hit up in the air in the infield. D.R. Meadows, the shortstop, calling for it. Center of the diamond makes a catch right behind the mound on the grass. 1 down. He'll take it and now deliver his pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down with that runner still at second. And now he faces the number 9 guy. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Luke checks second and throws one. It's hit up into the air. Jake Davis going back to his right into the shadow and makes a one-handed catch for out number 3. So Tyler, who stranded runners at first and third in the first, leaves one at second in the second, and it's still scoreless at Jackie Jones with Luke on the mound and pitching fine again. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. 1-0 pitch. Jake swings and hits it up high to the air. This should score a run. Back goes Rentz, the center fielder. Makes a one-handed catch. McGowan tagging. Here he comes, and he's going to score easily as the ball is hopping around the second base bag. The Bulldogs will have runners on first and third. Dowd tagged up and moved to third. And Jake Davis having a big week. His second RBI of the season on the sac fly. 0-1 pitch from Tyler. Bouncing ball right into the glove of Curtis. Throws to second. Lane Adams with a catch. Throws off balance to first base. And there's a dig by Dowd on a bouncing ball, but the runner's safe easily. As Britt hustled down the line. Stayed away from the double play. But the Dogs get the out at second base, 5-4. The stretch by Tyler Luke. Here's his pitch. Hit to Curtis. Has it, throws to first, and tries to get a double play, and does it. So both third basemen handle shots here in the last inning. 1-0 pitch with a runner going, swings and hits it on the ground. Nick Curtis charging it, plays it cleanly, throws to first, and the Dogs get a big out. Curtis to Dowd ends it as Tyler Luke will strand another runner in scoring position for the third straight inning. Bulldogs still leading 1-0 going to the bottom half of the third inning. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Buxton once pitched a game against the Bulldogs in which he was matched up against Jonathan Salter. Buxton won the game, but Salter, after the first inning, matched him. Bouncing ball to Curtis near the line, feels it on the line, guns it over to first. A perfect strike to Cole Dowd. 1 down. Great play by Nick Curtis. He can make it happen. First pitch, hit up into the air to the gap again. This one's higher. George Lukey backing up into the shade. He went down to a knee almost, but caught the ball anyway. So 2 down. Ball gets away in the infield, but it's scooped up on the right side. And here's a stretch by Luke. 2 down, runner at first. Here's a pitch. Bouncing ball to D.R. Meadows. He'll scoop it up, flip it to Lane Adams, and the Dogs get the out at second. And this time they strand a runner, but not in scoring position. Strand him at first base as the defense is playing well for the Toombs County Bulldogs. We're going to the bottom half of the fourth inning. The Dogs leading Appling County 1-0 as we break on Y101. Dogs scoring a run in the second inning and leading 1-0 until the top of the fifth. 1-1 pitch. Lined into left field for a solid base hit. Scoring one. George Lukey tosses it in way up the line. Nick Curtis with the catch. Runners on first, second, and third on the RBI single by Morris. And now Appling County leads 3-1. Griffin, Micah Rentz, and then to the top of the order to Skylar Branch. Bases loaded, 1 down at a righty-righty matchup, and Appling leading 3-1. First pitch hit on the ground to Nick Curtis. He's coming home for the out. Tyler Luke with a catch, throws to first base. Cole Dowd leaps up in the air, catches the ball, comes down in the bag, and the Dogs get a big double play on 1 pitch by Taylor. How about that? 5-2-3 on the double play, but Appling County scoring 3 runs in the top of the fifth inning off Tyler Luke, who's now behind the dish catching, replacing Dalton McBride. 3-1 Appling leading. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. And the Bulldogs have had some low-hit games this year. 4 against Bacon on the road, 3 at home against Bacon. Pitch is fouled off right side. 3 at Jenkins, 2 against the Valley Indians at home. And, of course, they had 2 hits, actually out-hit Dodge on Friday 2-1, but lost the game 1-0. Taylor down to the count, no balls, 2 strikes on a foul ball right side. Rentz, the tall right-hander, raises up the leg and delivers the pitch, and Taylor sends it right down the right field line, and it's a base hit. A single for Nick Taylor, the Dogs' second hit. So Nick comes in, and just moments after his father won the turkey drawing, he gets a double play on 1 pitch, and then on the third pitch he sees at the plate, he singles. Helton off the bag at second. DR settling back in. And Rentz gets ready with his 3-1 pitch. Here it is. DR swings and sends it right side. This ball's drifting further than the right fielder thought. Spell goes back and he stumbles and he falls. So Helton is rounding third. DR Meadows is to second. Here comes Helton to the bag. Here comes a throw way up the line, and the Dogs score a run as DR Meadows hits a big double. He's at the only Bulldog triple this season, and that's his 3rd varsity double and 1st of the season.
Now batting, number 6, Lane Adams.
Also his 2nd RBI this year. He had 9 last year. The Dogs have cut the lead down to 1 at 3-2 with 1 down. DR with a good backside swing. And that right fielder Spell didn't think that ball was hit as deep as it was. Now worked 8 2/3 this season. Ground ball right side of the infield to Cold out. He scoops it up, makes a little short run to the bag, and just barely beats Rentz, who ran pretty hard down that first base line. Swings a white stick, raises it up into the air. And the 3-1 pitch. Bouncing ball to Lane Adams. Feels it. Oh, he dropped the ball, picks it up, throws to first, and the Dogs get the out anyway. So he didn't field it cleanly, but he battled that ball. He recovered. And the Dogs get the out, and they do not yield a run. They leave the bases loaded. And they're still down by just one single run. 3-2 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Here's a pitch. DR swings it, loops it into right field for a base hit. He has a multi-hit game. So DR, 2 for 4, brings up Lane Adams.